Every day 100, 200 messages of happiness. So I think our duty is to be happy only now, because at least everyone receives 500 to 1000 happiness messages in Diwali. Happy Diwali, happy Badwa, happy Bhau happy Lakshmi Pujan. So with God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessing, let our life be full of light. Actually, I was just reading something. They say that moksha in English means enlightenment. So light of knowledge comes. And another meaning is that for spiritual sadhaks, we must start thinking why that word is called as enlightenment, because we have to become light and light, not prakash. That is one meaning. Another meaning is that slowly, slowly, my mind must become light and light, means opposite of heaviness. And a light mind is an empty mind. Idle mind is devil's mind, empty mind is God's mind. Mano Nash, Ramana Maharshi says. So enlightenments, we must become light and light and light every day. So may our life be full of light and love, and we keep spreading light and love on this Deepavali day. And further. So we are doing Bhagavad Gita chapter-wise summary, and we are doing one of the most interesting, important chapter where Bhagavan himself has called this chapter as Shastra. No other chapter Bhagavan has called as Shastra. So this is a summary of the entire Bhagavad Gita, entire Vedanta. All concepts which are there, the essence is there in this chapter. So we have to pay attention. Though we are doing summary, we will be doing slightly in detail, because Bhagavan says that 20 verses, and if we can get the essence of these 20 verses, then I can get the essence of entire Bhagavad Gita, entire Vedas, because entire Vedas is there in the Vedanta. So first is that we must by heart this 15th chapter completely. I think most of us know this by heart. And then we must keep reflecting on each verse. So let us prepare ourselves. Preparation is very important. Let us sit straight, head, neck, backbone straight. In this position, the energy flow is maximum. When we sit in this position, the tamas has to go away. If we are lying down on sofa in armchair position, then automatically tamas will come, laziness will come, sleep will come. When we sit straight without any back support, the tamas doesn't have much chance to exhibit itself. Let us take a deep, slow, conscious breath. Full breath. When we take a full breath, our chest expands. We must feel that expansion. Most spiritual seekers use breath as a very important tool for purification, for concentration, both. Let us withdraw our mind from all what that has happened in the past till the last moment when I came and sat on this chair. All that has become past, never to come back. So let us practice letting go. How to let go? We have to just keep saying, I let go all my past, only keeping the learnings with me. Let us let go all future anxieties, worries, especially those people who are believers of God, those who have faith on God, those who think that God is there. Then there is no scope for worry or anxiety. There is no scope for asking why this happened to me. Then I am not believing in God. If I believe in God, God is taking care and always with me. I let go all present confusions and tensions, keeping the body still, mind cheerful, intellect clear, clarity and purity. This is our sadhana. And for that, we must use family and job or business as the means for creating clarity and purity of mind. That is a purpose of marriage. That is a purpose of job, business, earning money, purity and clarity. Let us invoke God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings by chanting loudly.
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। गजाननं भूतगणातिसेवितं कवित्तजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणे विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् वसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् हरि ओम्।
Hari Om. Thank you, Lata Rajshekar ji. So we are doing the 15th chapter called as Purushottama Yoga. Purushottama means supreme. So that topic is going to come. Bhagavan says that I have got three natures. You understand all three. In the 13th chapter, we understood Kshetra, Kshetrajna. Now three are given. Kshara, Akshara and Uttama. Uttama means supreme. So that topic is going to come, but we must know why it is called as Purushottama Yoga. Supreme Spirit. And this chapter is very important because it has only 20 verses and it is called as a Shastra and summary of the entire Bhagavad Gita. So we'll summarize what we did last time. So 15th chapter is also called as a food chapter because we chant before eating food. Because in this chapter, Bhagavan says that I am sitting in your stomach and I am digesting your food. You are only eating and eating and eating and not stopping only. The whole digestion job is mine, so I am working 24/7. You are only eating 3 times a day, or some people, no, say today I am fasting. Then God's job is to, digest whatever is remaining and then gives proteins and vitamins to entire body. That is God's job. Even doctors don't understand how it is happening till now. So we have to, before we put anything in the mouth, we must pray to the God which is within us only. Bhagwan, thank you very much. I am eating samosa, but I will eat 2 samosa. Please work overtime today, please. Then it is also chanted after death or somebody passes away, then also we have to chant this because this is Purushottama Yoga. The Jiva, the transmigratory Jiva, that is what I am. When I say I am, who is that I? What I call as I, that we are going to see. There are 3 I's: transactory I, transmigratory I, and transcendental I. So Bhagavan is going to say that I am that transcendental I, supreme. So when that I, what I am calling I am sad, that is about the mind. I am becoming old now, I can't hear, I can't walk, that is about the body. But the I is different. So when that I comes out, that is also called as a soul. Some people say soul means Atma. No, spirit means Atma. Soul means the transmigratory I. So when that comes out, that hears, that is able to listen to what we are talking about. And that's the reason whatever we talk when the person is alive, he's like that, he's like that, he's like that, he's not good. He did so many things. But when the person dies, then we talk good only. No, whatever has happened, now he was good, So that soul is listening for some time till it gets another embodiment. So when this 15th chapter is chanted, even second chapter is chanted, but second chapter is very big, 18th chapter is very big. So this is short and sweet. So Jiva listens. Oh, my nature is supreme. I am Purushottama. And then it gets into another body if has that kind of vasanas, or it can get liberated also. So that's the reason to give that Jiva Gati. 15th chapter is chanted. Then it is called as Shastra also, we saw last time. And why Shastra? Because it covers this Vichara. Vichara means thought process, concepts. What is that Vichara? Jagdishwar Vichara, who is God. Jiva Vichara, who am I? Jagat Vichara, what is this world, how to deal with this world. Moksha Vichara, I want permanent unbroken happiness. Why? Because right now I am getting mostly frustrated, irritated, unhappy. Sometimes, happiness comes and goes, and that is bondage. Then what is the sadhana to be done? And then Siddha, what is the result? So these are all covered in this particular chapter. First, very important one, when we are discussing in life, before discussing about God, Bhagavan says, first of all, you should know about the Jagata, Pratyaksha Pramana. Then you know yourself well, then you should discuss about who am I. Like one person went to Ramana Maharshi and asked whether God is with form or without form. Immediately he asked whether you are with form or you are without form. What is your concept? If you think that you have a form, God also has a form. If you think you have no form, God has no form. So unless I know myself, how will I know God? Because God is Paroksha. So the process is very clear. First, I must discuss about the world, the nature of the world, how to deal with the world. Then I will have proper relationships. I can be successful here. I can earn some money. I can, transact. I can create some kind of pleasantness in the world if I know the nature of the world. So Bhagavan has taken Jagata as the first discussion. And how Bhagavan has taken Jagata, symbolism of inverted Ashwatha tree. This is what we discussed last time. Inverted trees. And Bhagavan has said, Yastam Veda Savedavita. Like a person who is wise. Who is wise? Who is the knower of Vedas? Is the person who knows the inverted tree. So very, very important. Now in one, suppose I know a lot of things. So Bhagavan is saying, one who knows the inverted tree, knows the Vedas. That is why this chapter is very important, why Bhagavan himself is saying, Yastam Veda Savedavitam. Who is wise? One who knows the Vedas. And Vedas is this inverted tree. One who knows the inverted tree knows the entire Vedas. What is the significance of this? Why Ashwatha tree is taken? Because Ashwatha, we have discussed last time, has 2-3 meanings. That which remains same but constantly changing, that is Jagata, that is Samsara. Urdhva Moolam Adhashakam Ashwatham Prahuravayavam. Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yastam Vedasa Vedavita. So all these trees, different parts are described. So one of the nature of this Jagata or our Samsara is, it appears to be same. This concept must be clear. If there is doubt, we must reflect. The sun is the same, the moon is same, the trees are same, the people are same, the animals are same, the plants are same. Some forms are getting formed and some forms are dissolving, that's all. But it is constantly changing. And we are going to see what are the learnings from this. This is a very important point. If I do not understand this, then people who do not understand this, they normally suffer in this world. And these are the people who say, I am not happy, I am sorrowful, I am suffering, there is pain, there is a problem, because all these things people say that my suffering cause is the world, either some person, some object, some situation, because I am not understanding this Jagata. So Bhagavan says, you understand this Jagata. So what are the primary roots? So last time we saw Urdhva Moola Madhashakam. Primary roots means inverted tree means the roots are on the top, the branches and the leaves are on below. So primary roots means unmanifested God. Branches means manifested universe, Prakriti. Primary roots means Purusha. So the symbolic representation we must by heart. Then what are the secondary roots? Karmas which are bound us. What binds us to this world? Karmas. Karmanubandhini manushya loke. What are the leaves symbolism? Knowledge of changeless and changing. Leaves determine knowledge, and leaves do so many things. It gives us shade, it creates food for the tree every day by attracting the sunlight using the chlorophyll. What are the buds? Unending attractive sense objects. So once we understand the symbolism, then we understand the meaning of this. So this we must by heart. Key primary roots. First of all, inverted tree means the roots are on the top, leaves are below. Then the roots, primary roots are is God unmanifested, branches are Prakruti, that is the manifested world. Secondary roots are karmas, leaves means knowledge, buds means sense objects. Unending attractive list. People have this bucket list. What all desires are unfulfilled? No, no, I have to go and see this country. I have to go and see this place. I have to see Taj Mahal. I have to see Switzerland. Okay, then I have to go through these experiences. I have to eat this. I have to. So constantly there is a list. Unending. Bhagavan says, I have created infinite objects in the mall. It's a very big mall. In Mumbai, our city is very big mall, they say. We can't see all objects in one day. Bhagavan says that 84 lakhs yonis you will require to see my world. Still people will not be satisfied. So what are the learnings? Now that this was not covered, this was covered till last session. Now what is the important point what Bhagavan wants to give, because this is a summary. So number one, we must be clear about the problem statement. Problem statement of the world is we all want what? We want changeless relationship. Once we get married, then the husband and wife should not change only. They must keep loving and keep doing the same thing for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Bhagavan says, no, no, it will change. Relationship will change. Prosperity will change. Somebody is rich will become poor. Somebody is poor will become rich. Money is going to change. Achievements will change. Manager will become general manager, general manager will become CEO, then CEO will become retired person, no job, no designation. And happiness also keeps changing in this world. So Bhagavan says that is what you understand from this Ashwatha tree. That is the reason I have taken Ashwatha tree only. So the problem statement must be very clear in life. What is the problem Bhagavan is saying? So what is the message what Lord is giving in 15th chapter? Number one, samsar is a journey, not destination. Marriage is not goal. Job is not goal. Business is not goal. It is only the means. Destination is God. If I forget this, then there is a problem. Bhagavan says then you will suffer, because in family you have to leave someday. Some people will leave in the family. Then I cannot live my life. Then I want to give up my life. There are people who become entire life sorrowful because somebody has left. Something has happened in the family 20 years back, 10 years back, 5 years back. So I am suffering. I am remaining sorrowful. That means Bhagavan is saying your goal is family. No, no, no. Family is a means for purification. Destination is God. If I forget it, there is a problem. When means become the goal, that is one of the Viveka. Goals, sadhya, sadhana, vivek must be there. What is sadhana and what is sadhya? Samsar is where wants get fulfilled, wanting, longing remains, because Bhagavan says that there is no possibility that wanting, longing will be completed, because I have created this universe. Not only we are seeing the earth, there are 14 lokas. So in the Vedas, 95% of the Ved is how to reach higher world. 5% is Vedanta or 10%. How to go to Swargalok, how to go to Pitrulok, how to go to Rishi Lok, how to go to Brahma Lok, all these things are there. 90% of the mantras in Vedas is how I can get more and more happiness. Suppose somebody asks us, what is there in the Veda? One answer, how to get more and more happiness. We cannot imagine what kind of happiness is there in Pitruloka. Higher than that is Swargaloka. Pitruloka is here only. Suppose we take some binocular and see This is a joke, huh? But Pitrulok is very close by. Swargalok also is close by. Suppose we are next time going in aeroplane, just don't sleep. Just look around. Somewhere we can see some Apsara, Menaka, some Indradev, because somewhere close by it is there. Then it is higher and higher. Changing happiness is samsara, prakriti. Changeless happiness is purusha. That is what Bhagavan is going to conclude. Purushottama Yoga. These are very, very important sentences. What Bhagavan is telling that from this is a learning from the first two verses. What is a practice mantra? Accept and enjoy the change. Seek the changeless. This I must by heart. Every day, minimal 5 times I must chant this mantra. Accept and enjoy the change, because that is what Bhagavan has said. Seek the changeless. I must know the nature of salt, nature of chili, nature of sugar. Then only I can cook. If I do not know the nature of sugar, salt, chili, how will I cook? Somebody says, no, I don't want to cook. I just order from Swiggy. But for ordering also, I must have knowledge. What to order? How will I know what to order? Which is more spicy, which is less spicy, what is the taste of it? I must know. So knowing the nature is very important. This mantra is the mantra which will dissolve 50% of our sorrows, sufferings, disappointments, frustrations, irritations, anger. Somebody says, I want to overcome anger. By heart this mantra. Accept and enjoy the change. Change means something comes, thank you very much. Something goes, thank you very much. Guruji gives very, very nice example. Right from body. Headache comes, thank you very much. Headache goes away, thank you very much. Some guest comes, thank you very much. Guest goes, thank you very much. Some family member comes, thank you very much. Family member goes, thank you very much. If this attitude internally I don't develop, then there will be problem. Practice dispassion. Do not, one of the reason why Bhagavan has taken Jagat as Ashwatha, because Bhagavan says karma anubandhini manushya loke. Do not get attached to the change. Learn to let go. Tyaga. Gita, 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 Gita. Gita, Gita, when we say it is Tyagi, 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 Tyagi. And nobody teaches us how to let go in life. Very, very, very difficult to let go. No, I want to keep. This is my mother. This is my grandmother's. Very nice. But there is no place. No, this let it be there. This sari I will keep. Sometime it will be required. After retirement, we require only 5 saris, 7 saris. But some people have 100 saris. Then what to do? Till it is stone, I must not keep sari or pant or shirt. Same. Do not own anything. Drop insistence, resistance. Seek happiness at right place. Right place means Bhagavan says there is no happiness in the Jagat. Because that is my creation. I know there is no happiness. There is attraction, but there is no happiness. I have kept the happiness in your heart, where I am residing. Aham Atma Gudakesha. You seek that. The truth, even if you try to hold, the world will slip. This is Gurudev's one saying. Even if you try to escape, God will hold you. Dharyate, because substratum, it will hold you. The action secret. What is action we must have? Action binds us and actions liberate us. Suppose we are doing action at the wrong place seeking happiness. So there is no happiness in all above things. Achievement, power, fame, we must go for it, but I must not go it for happiness. I must go, this is to be done, so I am doing. Happiness if I want, then I must seek within, changeless. Suppose I want enjoyment, then I must seek outside. We have a choice only here in a human form. This choice is not given to devatas because they all having credit card limits. Once the limit is over, gone. And in Swargalok, the rule is like this, that suppose you do some mistake, then as a punishment you are sent on earth. So the rule there is that, like suppose somebody is staying in 7-star resort or in Switzerland, for them the punishment will go and stay in a slum. What kind of, so this is a punishment which is given for Swargalok. Like this Shantanu Maharaj, whom, we know the Mahabharata story. His earlier life, he was one king and he was sitting, he was called in the Swarga, and there Gangaji came, and then something happened. He started looking at Gangaji. Indradev gave him punishment that you go down on earth. And because Gangaji also was, okay with that kind of look, and then punishment was given to Gangaji also, for some time you will go on earth. And that's the reason Mahabharata started with Shantanu and Ganga. Bhishma is their putra. So very, very interesting when we read this kind of stories and then relate. But once we understand Vedanta, Bhagavad, Mahabharata, Ramayana becomes very, very interesting. So even God, goddesses are not having any choice, which we have a choice, and very rarely we get Manushyatva, then very rarely we get Mumukshatva, and very, very rarely we get Guru Sadnidhya. Ask, is my action in line with my goal? Urdhva, Adasya. Whether my action in whatever I am doing in the family, job or business, whether it is for purification, for clarification, and knowing, realizing self or God, or it is for enjoyment. Otherwise, I will get lost in this samsara. Because Bhagavan said that I have made this samsara like that. It is my creation. It is not ordinary. Even after having this knowledge, one gets tempted. Even after doing lot of tapasya, Vishwamitra ji got tested, tempted. Bhagavan says it is not very easy to cross over, so you understand very, very clearly. Purpose of all actions is peace and alertness. So at any cost, we must not let go our peace. When we get married, as our mind and body is there, our mind must become more and more cheerful, more and more happy, more and more peaceful after 30, 40, 60 years of marriage. After doing job and business, then my mind must become more giving, more compassionate. So these are the learnings from the inverted tree. Shift the attention from the Ashwattha Samsara to the Moolam, God, scenery to the seer. That is what is the final message of this inverted tree. So now Bhagavan is saying that Vruksha means that which can be cut. So now Bhagavan is saying that this Vruksha, what Ashwattha Vruksha, that you have to cut. Otherwise, you will keep revolving, keep coming back on in this samsara again and again, and experience the pure infinite bliss of Purusha, Uttama Purusha. That is what Bhagavan is going to indicate here. So now the next is very important, how to come out of this Ashwattha Vruksha, how to annihilate. Bhagavan says there is no coming out, cut it. But how to cut it, what is the axe to be used? Now that has been given here. And very interestingly, this is very, very important aspect. Na rupamasya tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na chasam pradishta. This particular tree, you will not find only because na rupa, and it has no substratum. Ashwattamenam suviruda moolam asanga shastrena drudena chitva. And how to be cut. So now one more aspect of this Ashwattha tree is given. This is a little subtle point. We have to get it. What Na rupamasya, Bhagavan is saying, and you will never find this particular tree. Bhagavan, but you told you know this tree. Yes, you know this tree, but you will never find it because it has no pratishtha. न चादिर न रूपमस्य ये तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर न च संप्रतिष्ठा ततः पदम परिमार्गतव्यम यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यम पुरुषम प्रपद्ये प्रवृत्ति प्रसूता पुराणी. So now we will see what is this axe and what is this form of this tree. Bhagavan is saying that you will never find it if you keep searching its roots. The tree will disappear. Jnate tatve kah samsara. And we must be in the search of the base of this tree because I am sitting at the base of the tree, which is the supreme, which is the Purushottama. So now we will see what is the tree, whether this tree is real or only an appearance. So Bhagavan is saying, na rupamasya, this world of names and forms, na upalabhyate, not available for perception. Why? This world here looks strong and solid and real, but it is like a dream. It is only an appearance. The physics says that if you look at this entire universe, it is only an atom and it can be compressed only into one atom. It is basically space only. So now very, very important, difficult to digest. No, this world is real. No, Bhagavan is saying, no, it is not a real world. It is only an appearance. The world appears in my thought. Very, very important. I must write this down. If there is thought, there is world. If there is no thought, there is no world. Na rupamasya, the world of names and form. But no, this is such big building and these mountains and rivers and sun and moon and ponds and lakes and fishes and human beings. All this is names and forms. And these names and forms, if I go in search of it, na upalabhyate, not available for perception because it is like a dream. Example, dream money can never be found after waking up. One person dreamt that, I have got 100 crores of rupees and this 100 crores of rupees are stacked in this particular cupboard and suddenly he got up. But he had this hope that this dream will be, he started searching his own cupboard, only clothes came, toothbrush, paste, some old, vessels and all. So where gone? That gone in the dream. So this entire world, now we have to digest all this thing Bhagavan is saying. Bhagavan is saying this entire world is a dream. So now, as in the waking state, we are there. When we go to sleep, there is a deep sleep state and there is a dream state also. In the same way, Ramana Maharshi or great saints say that this waking state also is like a dream only. When you rise above to Turiya, this waking state, you will say Swapna Avastha only. It is dream-like. Like Janak Maharaj, one day he was a king, he slept. And when he slept, he got a dream that army is approaching him. So he got up, he took his army and then fought with that army. In that he got defeated. And the other king caught him. He told, now you are my slave. You go away from this particular, your own country, otherwise I will kill you. So he started walking. And he went out of his country and then crossed rivers and went into the forest. He was feeling very hungry, then no food. And suddenly he found in a small village, they were giving some food to beggars. And then when he stood in the line and when his turn came, there's only few grains of rice was remaining. And then he told, where is your vessel? He told, I don't have a vessel. Go and get the vessel. Somewhere he found some coconut shell. Okay, this is the vessel. He went, last person. Okay, this is few grains of rice. You take it, you beggar. He gave him. And he was looking at the rice that I will get some rice to eat. And he was walking. Suddenly one crow comes and takes the vessel and drops the vessel fell down on the ground in the mud. And he started looking at the rice grain, sleeping away one rice, and suddenly realized that he fell down from the bed. And then he said, "Oh, I am the king, Janak. My king was already there." And then his soldier came, "Maharaj, what happened? Maharaj, what happened?" And then he asked that important question, "Ye sach ya wo sach?" Because he was Janak Maharaj. Whether that was real or this was real. And that question later on, was answered by one of the saint which came and answered, "Na wo sach, na ye sach." Both are unreal. Your waking state also is unreal. Your Swapna Avastha is unreal. Then what is a such? That is what he told. You discover the truth. And that truth is Purushottama, Supreme Spirit. Guruji also gives one example. Most of the time he will give this example. That many times when he was in college, he used to dream. What? He is going for exam. He is sitting for exam. Maths paper coming. The teacher is giving maths paper. He opens the maths paper, question paper. He doesn't know anything, forgot everything. And then teacher comes and then he gives the paper in half an hour. Teacher says, "What?" He says, "I don't know anything." And then he comes out and then suddenly wakes up and then he tells this dream to his friend. This is a dream. His friend tells him that what kind of dream? You are the teacher, you are the paper, you are only setting the paper, you are only this person, you are only the pen, and then still you can't set the paper properly where you know. Because in the exam, in the dream, the paper setter is you only. Now, why this has been discussed is very important because this third, fourth verse we have to catch. If we don't get this, then we don't get the Ashwatha tree at all. Bhagavan says this entire world is an illusion. न चादिर न च संप्रतिष्ठा न अंतः न आदि न संप्रतिष्ठा for this. This world has no beginning, no end, and no substratum. Just imagine this earth where we are sitting right now. Suppose I am sitting in Chembur or Ghatkopar. This Ghatkopar is in Mumbai. Mumbai is in Maharashtra. Maharashtra is in India. India is in the world. World is in the earth. Earth is in 25% of the earth. 70-80% water. The earth is moving 1100 miles per hour without any support. And then we are saying, "This is mine, this is mine, this is mine." And we are crying and we are forgetting the overall picture. This earth is moving without any support. 1100 miles per hour, the speed is there. And still people say, "No, no, it happened with Big Bang theory." Who is moving this earth in one particular angle? If that angle changes, the entire universe will collapse. So now very important. Na anta na adi, where there is no beginning and no end, there cannot be any middle. A particular thing which has no beginning. When did this universe begin? Bhagavan says no beginning, no end. Brahmaji created this universe. People ask, "No, no, but why?" One question I have, why did God create this world? Why? Brahmaji says, "This is my mind creation. I was getting bored. I am only the producer, director. I am only the actor. I am only you. And so I will not create only good, 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 kind, 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 loving, 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 compassion, compassion people." No, no, but why Bhagwan creates suffering? Bhagwan said, it is very boring. All people are loving, all people are compassionate, all people are kind. So I create pairs of opposite. Where I created Deva, I created Asura. Where I created a man, I created a woman. Where I created happiness, I create sadness. Where I created love, I created anger, hatred, frustration. न रूपमस्येय तथोपलभ्यते चादीर्न न च संप्रतिष्ठा. Classic example of Vedanta comes here, snake on the rope. Where does the snake begin? Where does the snake ends? Does that snake really exist? No, no, snake is not existing. Only rope is there. I am imagining. When I go to sleep, Hari Om, this is a very important point and proof. When I go to sleep, where does the world goes? People think the world is there, I go to sleep. No, no, where does the world exist? The world exists in my thought. If there is a thought, there is a world. If there is no thought, there is no world. So this is the change in Vedanta when we come. People think I was born, the world was already there. No, no, Bhagavan says the world exists in your thought. Jnati tatve ka sansara. In samadhi, there is no world. In deep sleep, there is no world. So who creates the world? I create my own world. The object, situation, and people are in my mind only. So now, as we are on this particular topic of mind, mostly next Monday, we will start one Upanishad on Monday evening as we take advanced texts. Amruta Bindu Upanishad, very, very interesting. It has three topics, different types of mind, and how to dissolve the mind in the self, and what is the nature of self. Three main topics are there. Very short Upanishad. Amruta Bindu Upanishad, we are going to start. So those who are interested, the flyer will come within a day or two, 7 to 7:45 Monday evening, where this topic will be taken in detail. It comes in that because it deals with first topic begins with mind only, because a person who is subtle and advanced will not be interested in the world. When the statement is heard, the world is in the mind. The world is in the thought. If there is no thought, no world. So the mind dissolves, world dissolves. And that's the reason Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, Mano Nasha is the goal of life. Dissolution of the mind. We cannot locate the time and space of beginning and end of this world. So when did the world began? Big Bang Theory. No, no, Bhagavan says, no, no, this world is imperishable. So that is what we are going to learn later on. Though we call as perishable, it will continue because there is no end, there is no beginning. It will continue. 4 yugas will come. Then there will be Mahayuga will come. Then another one yuga will go. Then second yuga, third yuga, fourth yuga. Again it will dissolve. Again the first yuga will come. Again different Brahmaji will come. Again it will continue. Because it is illusory. If we say that the world began at a particular point, then it will become real. Time, space, world disappears. Bhajagovindam says, Jnati tatve ka sansara. When the jnana happens, world disappears, and that is our goal. So it will be so interesting. That's the reason when we watch a movie, if it is a very sad movie, also Meena Kumari's movie, we say, what a interesting movie. Meena Kumari acted such, she made us cry. But because we know it is a movie, Meena Kumari is known for crying, because some people are called as Meena Kumari. When they keep crying, keep sorrow, that sentence is there, that particular pose is there, sorrow, sadness, waiting. So because it is a movie, we enjoy. So for a saint, for a realized person, Bhagavan says, now from today, you understand about this world. Now what Bhagavan has told, it is changing. So don't seek permanent happiness. It is illusory. So don't attach so much of significance to the world and don't try to judge this person is like this person is like that, this person's behavior is like that, this happened, that happened, why it happened, I don't know, why people die, why. Bhagavan says all that is illusory. One froth will, some 100 bubbles will come, it will go in the ocean. That's all from Bhagavan's point of view. The tree has come out of ignorance of reality and ends with realization. That's all. That is the significance. And it exists till we have desires. When the desires are over, world is not interesting, not required, and then we focus on Atma and realize, oh, There is only God. Some people say, no, no, you have many, many gods. See, our God is only one. We say, no, no, we say there is only God. There is nothing else. There is only one, only God. Even this Jagat also is God only at one point of view. Only you will be there. You are real. That is the truth. So search yourself, seek God because that is the truth. Because we want permanency. That is our nature. We want permanent, unbroken happiness. So now, when we know this world is changing, this world binds and this world is illusory, we have to cut it. How to cut? Next. Through the roots, though the roots have gone deep, Ashwattamenam Suvirudha Moolam. They have gone very deep. It is not very easy to, overcome desires. First verse of Sitaprajna Lakshan, Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogatan. You have to overcome all desires, then only you can reach me. Like Kabir Das ji, when he met his guru, when he said, मुझे आपको पाना है, his guru said, रामदास, राम तीर्थ, he told, अगर मुझे पाना है तो छोड़ना पड़ेगा. He told, I have left everything. He told, अपने आप को छोड़ना पड़ेगा. जहाँ मैं है हरि नहीं, हरि है मैं नहीं. Cut it firmly by axe. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva. Bhagavan is saying, don't water it. Just cut it. And now, asanga shastrena dridena chitva. By what axe? Acts of asanga, non-attachment, detachment. This is what is one of the central core message of Bhagavad Gita, all the Vedanta, that do not get attached. Attachment is the cause of suffering. Anytime I am frustrated, irritated, my peace is destroyed, I am not happy, I am suffering, there is pain, means there is attachment at the core, at the cause. So I again will repeat, whenever I find myself irritated, frustrated, angry, suffering, sad, sorrowful, hating, revenge, all these qualities are there, there will be at root, there will be only one. It will be attachment. What is the nature of the axe? Dridena, it should be strong because this tree is very strong. Should not break while cutting the tree. Our desire, thought patterns toward this world is very strong. Again and again the mind goes to the world. People, object, situation. Again my sense organs go to the world. People, object, situation. Again and again it is happening. To understand the acts of detachment, we must know what is attachment. This is a very important, interesting topic and I must pay attention because this is a root of all our suffering. So what is attachment? It is a very interesting topic. We must understand technically, that we will take it next time. Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. Anytime anybody is cribbing, complaining, crying, again and going to the past, trying to hold on to some person, situation, object, trying to go in the past and again talking about me, my life, it is one type of, the cause is attachment only to the past. That's the reason elderly people, senior citizen people, they only talk about their past. In my time, that means so much attachment to the past. Be in the present. Bhagavan says that is gone now. Adhaschordhvam prasutatasya shakaha guna pravruddha vishaya pravala adhasya moolanyanusantatani karmanubandhini manusya loke. This bandha has to be destroyed by न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर न च संप्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढ़ मूलम असंग शस्त्रेण दृढ़ेन चित्वा. That is what where we are. Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. We should have a shastra, and that shastra is detachment. Hari Om to all, and again wishing very, very happy Deepavali. And without God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessing, our Shastra doesn't become strong and sharp. So one of the ways to make our Shastra strong and sharp is to sharpen it. And that happens through scriptures and satsanga. Otherwise, we will get attached. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you very much. Those who are chanting.